iron steeds, they held back the darkness with fire and sword. And now those dark times have returned. Heresy shrouds our imperium. And so our knights march to war once again. Ride forth, my lord. Ride forth into glory. And strike chaos from this realm.
Alright, welcome back to the channel. Warhammer Man back in the studio, and we got a big announcement. If you are a Chaos fan or player, it's official. They are going to 2 wounds. Let's take a look. A glimpse at the very dark future from Adepticon. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe for Warhammer 40,000, Kill Team Necromunda, Age of Sigmar, and warcry content as well. It may feel like we've been waiting 10,000 years, but when you pledge yourself to the dark gods, you'll be rewarded eventually. Sometimes that means you end up as a chaos spawn, but sometimes it means you'll receive all the dark blessings you need to bring down the corpse emperor. And obviously the final screen there is we are returned, and this time we'll have 2 wounds. Yes, Chaos Space Marine players, you've beseeched the ruinous powers, and they have listened. We know you've been waiting patiently, and your time is soon. Not only is a new codex coming that brings much anticipated updates to the rules of Heretic Astartes, there will be a slathering of new miniatures to reignite your blasphemous fervor. These add to what has already been a low-key killer start to 2022 for the Traitor Legions. The Warpsmith Chosen got a new plastic model, Reinforced arrived to upgrade Legionary Kill Team, and now this updated tome for Forbidden Lore will give them the support they deserve. So this is obviously a huge deal. If you are a Chaos fan, definitely a big deal. We saw a... Let's look at it one more time. So we saw obviously the data sheet for the Legionaries. Those are the kill team that just came out in nachmund set. So it's between 5 and 10 guys, including the aspiring champion. We know that they have a bunch of various options, including like a cool little kind of aspiring sorcerer type dude. You're going to get like a Reaper chain cannon in there, etc. But obviously the data sheet previously, and then the data sheet updated with the second wound is clearly a big deal. And then we also see a couple of other things as well. So some sort of previews here. This looks like a, you know, kind of back banner piece. Obviously some bones and stuff hanging from it. Can't quite tell what's going on here, but this looks like a sort of shoulder pad, and this almost looks like more of an Imperial Guard type kind of helmet. Maybe like some Traitor Guard, possibly. Maybe I'm pushing too far on that one. I don't know. Looks interesting. Here we see a wing. Very kind of like, you know, normally I would say it looks kind of Tyranidy, but obviously this is a Chaos trailer. So this could be potentially a new demon, or perhaps like some wings for like Chosen, before they had kind of like the wingy backpack type things going on. Obviously, another sort of, I would say this is probably the standard. See like some fire, a demon's head, kind of circle. I would say this is probably like a standard bearer. And then here we can't tell exactly what's going on, but it appears to be a hand clutching a helmet. And the helmet is painted in a different paint color scheme than the hand is. So we're assuming he's either ripped off someone's head or like holding their helmet. We can kind of see like some red right here. And then this looks more like a mechanical kind of a striped piece. So can't quite tell what's going on there. Maybe this is like the knee pad and that's like the spike on the knee. And then he's holding this like down at his side. Here we see like a creepy looking hand holding an eyeball in it. And then like some horns in the background. So I would say this is probably a backpack if I had to guess. Looks like kind of like a backpack piece coming up. I don't know. That's just a guess. Here we see looks like a kind of like chaotic looking mouth with some kind of like weird body parts, kind of like tendrily things coming out of them. Again, real tough to kind of make out what it is, but we get the point. The most important thing is obviously 2 wounds is a big deal, but I think the new codex coming is probably what is really going to excite people. So it says, your time is soon. Not only is a new codex coming that brings a much anticipated update, that brings much anticipated updates to the rules for Heretic Astartes, but new miniatures as well. So soon, it's not a legitimate date by any means, but pretty cool. Definitely exciting to say the least. I think the Chaos players have been overly patient. It would have been really easy for GW basically at any point in time to just essentially just give everything a second wound. Obviously they chose not to for whatever reason, probably just to mess with them. Maybe they're heresy, I don't know. But the truth is, it's got to feel good knowing that it's coming now. All you have to do is be patient. We obviously saw the release of the new Chaos Knights and Imperial Knights Codex are coming out next. So, we know Tyranids is in the pipeline, and then we got Knights and Chaos Knights. So now we know Chaos is coming as well. So at that point in time, there's only a few codexes left, and then I think we'll find out sooner than later about the Combat Patrol Chaos. So in all actuality, there's still a start collecting for the Chaos Marines, and it was the half of the box set from before, and a bunch of those models aren't even available separately. So there's still like the Obliterators. It's the only way to get them. It came out with the new Marines out of that kit, and that's like the new Legionnaires kind of kit, basically with the upgrade sprue. So we have the multi-part kit for that. Still don't have the, oh man, I can't think of what he's called. The Venom. Ooh, can't think of it. I keep wanting to say Venom Throat, but only because of the Tyranids. It's like the Demon Engine that looks like a spider. Can't think of the name of him. And then, what was the other one? The Master of Possession from that set. So I think it's actually... Previously, we had speculated that they would do what they did for the Space Marines, and they would basically just take that box, throw like a Rhino or something else in it, and then just call that the Combat Patrol. Maybe now that won't be the case, and that box will go away completely, and then we'll see some new multi-part kits, or more realistically, they probably spin that into the Combat Patrol, and then probably release independent model kits for that stuff as well. So, just some speculation, but definitely got to be exciting for the Chaos players out there, obviously, knowing that it's just a matter of time and their book is on the way. Adepticon obviously had some pretty crazy, pretty cool releases. Let me know what you think the coolest release was, what got you pretty excited about it, and what you're looking forward to. If you haven't checked them out already, I did some little reaction reviews, and I kind of took a look at some of the other videos. The Necromunda video, Ash Waste, everything coming out. Looks great. New models. If you're looking for some unique cultists, a couple of people have mentioned already that they'll definitely be using the Ash Waste Nomads for some cultists, and it makes sense. They look pretty awesome. Also had a bunch of other stuff as well. Horus Heresy preview. We saw some stuff for Underworlds as well. Very, very cool. And then obviously for 40K, if you didn't see the Knights previews as well, they were very, very cool. Knights and Chaos. couple new Chaos Knights coming out, a warglaive or like armature style warhound, and then obviously a full-size beast mode knight as well. Very cool. We obviously saw some previews for them a while back, so we kind of knew they were teased ahead of time. But this is pretty exciting. I know most people are pretty pumped for this. I'm sure if you're a Chaos fan, this is huge. So let me know what you think down below. What are you excited for? What new models are missing from the Chaos range that you need to see coming out here? Obviously, we just got some new Trozen. We just got these, the upgrade sprue at least, for the legionaries. And then, of course, we got recently the guy who I can never remember his name, the Warpsmith as well. I don't know why I can never think of the name Warpsmith, but I'm sure it probably drives you guys crazy. So let me know what you think down below. If you are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. Share with your friends for Warhammer 40,000, Kill Team Necromunda, Age of Sigmar, and warcry content as well. All kinds of stuff from reactions, reviews, unboxings, and of course all types of tutorials for painting, modeling, etc. But that's it for today. Let me know what you think down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.